There was a story told of this lady, or this preacher who was in church, and he was preaching to the whole congregation. And as he was up in front of the whole congregation, he got up for the congregation, this preacher did, and he got up and he told him, he said, yes, he said, I'm going to preach this morning. He said, I'm going to preach a little bit different. He said, I'm going to say a word, and then I want somebody to stand up and sing a song. He said, now the first word is faith. And somebody stood up and said, I have the faith that sees the invisible, believes the impossible. Oh, faith that can conquer anything. And the pastor said, God bless you, you may be seated. He said, now my next word is the blood. And somebody stood up and said, I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. Come on. Oh, because it was the blood for me. Woo. They were having some church up in there. And then he said, now my next word is the cross. And somebody stood up in the audience in the congregation and said, on a hill far away, soon and old, rugged road. The pastor was like, God bless you, you may be seated. He said, now, I got one more word that I'm going to tell you all the morning. He was preaching, he said, my final word is sex. And the people couldn't believe what he said. They were looking at him like some of y'all looking at me. He said, yeah, my final word, yes, my final word tonight is sex. And nobody said nothing, got real quiet. All the fornicators were looking down. Like they didn't hear what he just said. It was quiet in there for about 5 or 7 minutes. Finally, this old lady looked like she was about 88, 90 years old, came from the back of the congregation on her little walker. And you know folk was talking. They were like, apparently she didn't hear what he was talking about. Oh, because I know she... came down to the front of the congregation. The pastor was looking, he was looking a little confused. And she said, Rem, I'm ready to go. I got something for you. Man, she got up there and the pastor said, all right, go ahead. She opened up her mouth and she said, precious memory. That was way down on her spirit.